Hey, girl, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think you're talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
Dudes and these passport bros. Dudes and these passport bros. Y'all don't woman correctly. And then when she tell you that, now she ain't shit. No, go look. I bet you it'll solve a lot of problems between us. Cause y'all don't know how and you mad cause we do.
This is the best mental health promo I ever heard in my life.
I'm being honest with y'all.
Embrace your dick.
Man, this woman is a keeper. Put a ring on this.
Because I know it's the most powerful position. Following the lead is less work than being the lead. Shutting the fuck up requires less energy than me running my mouth. Wanting control is a lot more stressful than actually having control and submission. That's gonna go over some heads. Nothing makes a man move like a meek, gentle, feminine spirit. Nothing makes him run like a loud, puffed up, masculine one. Being a weaker vessel lets him know that he has to step up and be the strong one. My protector, my provider, my man. Being a woman is way less tedious than being a man. He has the muscle. When I am weak, he will be strong. I become his reason, not his headache. I don't want no sore boy. So I'm grateful for my position because I love to see him in his power and I love to yield to his power.
Man, this woman is a keeper. Put a ring on this.
The good black woman has self-discipline. That's self-control. Let me make that real for you, sisters. We can start with our mouth. The good black woman can control her mouth. She don't have to say everything that comes up. It's okay if he get the last word sometime. She don't cuss in public. And she works on not cussing in private. She don't tear a man down with her mouth because they can't out-argue us. Can't nobody out-argue us. I have charged that we nag our men too much. We keep our men's head tied up so much with our petty grievances about our personal relationship that he don't have time to think and plan for our future. Because he got to deal with what's going to happen with us every day. You know, it's real odd. When the black man come home, he almost have to do a wind test.
I'm tired of hearing pussy is power. It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, you know, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
Ma'am, book a session.
Why do you think a woman who is an average looking, below average physicality, below average weight, can sit around talking about they're going to hold out? Or wait, what are you waiting for? The answer is what many are waiting for is a sucker. They're waiting for somebody to go ahead and say, you know what? Even though you got 200,000 miles on you and had a couple of wrecks, I'm going to go ahead and pay brand new prices for it.
It's a hard thing to admit, but it's understandable why they would choose to go their own way. And that's what's scary, is there's actually a rational reason why they would do that.
Men going their own way. And you can think what you want about it, but this is a really big problem for women, for us, for our future. for families, for you to find a partner. If a population of good men are walking away because they're fed up with women,
if you're being told all your life that you are bad and wrong just for being a man, and that you have toxic masculinity for being a man, and that, you know, women, there's this famous expression that, you know, a woman needs a man just like a fish needs a bicycle. And that men are basically useless. And that men are terrible, and that, you know, women are superior.
Our society is very callous towards men. The only message most men hear in the world is that they're a bumbling buffoon. The TV shows are full of idiot men. Commercials show men as buffoons. The society is against them. All they hear about is what idiots men are.
It's the mass of women that are taking over the culture and representing women. They're loud. They're mean. They say they want equality. Why are they not protesting in the streets for the changing the laws for alimony or child support or child custody? Because they don't want equality. They want superiority.
The male gender has more of a slave state, and it's because men are now subjugated to the law and to women, and nobody really believes it except the men who go through, say, the court. But most men think that they're exempt from that until they end up in a bad situation.
So for a lot of the men, and a lot of them have gotten screwed over in terrible relationships and divorces and gotten their kids taken away from them. So it's an understandable response.
In the United States of America, as a man, you can't speak up. I think most women tend to be very, I'm stereotyping, but they tend to be more collectivist. They tend to sort of be more in that socialist mindset. So I don't know that you're going to see a huge change. I think the change will have to come from men.
The lives of women will not change until the men get the opportunity to also examine and define and change their lives. In many ways, I sometimes think that the 20th century was the century where the women made all these massive changes, and the 21st century will be the changes that the men will make, partly in adaptation to the changes that the women have done.
And those men are doing something about it. They're saying, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm not getting married, or I'm divorced. They don't sit around just trying to live their life through women. They actually have lots of hobbies. They go out, they buy that land you were talking about. They're getting motorcycles. They're having a good time, and they're enjoying life without having to deal with the stress of the women and the society that tells them they have to have a woman in their life.
How would you feel? I mean, you know, you're not going to feel that attracted to a woman or care to be loving towards her or romantic towards her. So this men going their own way is a reaction to that. I really think it's a rational reaction to that. Men are finally like, hey, we've given you all you want. You know, you are equal in every way, and then you're still shaming us.
Cognitive dissonance is a condition that happens for a myriad of reasons. Many times in modern America, men and women often do one of the following. They deny the evidence. They become enraged when you present them with the evidence. They argue do ad hominem attacks, meaning they attack the messenger instead of the message. And they will fight you or flee because they cannot hear what you are saying. A condition such as this, tied into cognitive dissonance, often happens to those that have or lack self-awareness. They stay in a perpetual cycle of arrested development, exhibited by this.
Hey, girl, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think you're talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
Fire for your mind. Culture clinician.
If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. Heaven and hell, that's what they told you. Real men put the strap down and we can toss them. Young heads picking back up in young dolphins. This is our culture. Now we talking kosher. Clinician, masculinity issues. Absent fathers who miss you. Mama drama don't kiss you. All a part of the ritual. This is how they get you. Separate the men, women clipping babies pretend to. Damn. Lovers, haters acting like vultures. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. Listen. Listen.
All right, guys, bring it to you live once again from the greatest state in the union, the Tar Heel State. We're going to have a great show on tonight, guys, because the question that remains on tonight is centered around a myriad of things. But the greater conversation is behind, does Leslie Jones have animus towards the Passport Bros? The Passport Bros, guys, have been the great equalizer to giving and affording all men, black and white, power to explore their options free of distress, free of harm, free of shame, in the pursuits of feminine women. With the understanding that feminine women are a dime a dozen here in America and foreign women are not perfect. But when you travel abroad, you get to see a greater form of what true femininity looks like. And because of that, many black men and white men, especially the brothers, are part of the Passport Bros, and they are recusing themselves because they are tired of women like Leslie Jones and women that say this.
Dudes and these Passport Bros, y'all don't woman correctly. And then when she tell you that, now she ain't shit. No, go look. I bet you it'll solve a lot of problems between us. Because y'all don't know how and you mad because we do.
This is the best mental health promo I ever heard in my life.
I'm being honest with y'all.
Embrace your dick.
And they say it's the best mental health promo that they've heard in their life. But here's the problem with that, guys. Leslie Jones don't understand that a masculine woman can cause a man distress. And when a man is going through distress, guys, it's called black love without consent. And the problem with Leslie Jones and so many others, they fail to ask black men what they want because they have cognitive dissonance and all the mental distortions that you see to the back. Get your pens and paper ready, guys. I'm going to drop some fire for your mind on tonight. We're going to have a good show. Share this stream. Donate to the channel as the donations have been low. And let's have a powerful conversation. On tomorrow, guys, we're going to have an open panel, and we're going to hear and get feedback from the brothers about the shaming language that many women are transmitting to them as they are beginning to become Passport Bros. Are you laughing all the way to the bank? What say you?
Laugh it to the bank like laugh it to the bank like.
Many don't like it that the Passport Bros are laughing all the way to the bank. The Passport Bros are beginning to live their lives on their own terms, guys. They're beginning to mock women like Leslie Jones and say that men do what they want to do, but boys do what they can do. Are you laughing to the bank? Heading to the Passport, heading to the airline, stacking your money, stacking your chips in the pursuit of a strong feminine woman to understand the assignment. What say you?
Laugh it to the bank, I got anything. 20, 50, 100, 10, 20, 50, 100, 10, 20, 50, 100. I get it up, flip it and continue. I've been going dumb, I've been going mental. Going up, I'm on another level. All black clothes like a metal. Little this and this, little Ricky Rick. It's my grandmama, I'm her Nicky Nick. I just wanna love, but I've been hit or miss. I might up and leave, then I take a pic. Laugh it to the bank, like ha 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 ha. Laugh it to the bank, like ha 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 ha. I got any 10s, 20, 50, 100s, 10s, 20, 50, 100s, 10s, 20, 50, 100s, 10s, 20, 50, 100s.
Thank you guys for tuning in tonight on this Wednesday evening. And I appreciate to the 28 that are watching. Guys, do me a favor. If you like what I'm doing, share this stream because many still don't understand why men are passport bros. The passport bro movement is a response to men checking out because men are not getting their needs met. And Leslie Jones took a swipe at the passport bros like so many others. But see, think about a woman like Leslie Jones, guys. And you know, I'm not going to disrespect Leslie Jones, but Leslie Jones is not the most feminine woman. And Leslie Jones reminded me of that guy on Life when he said, "Can I get your cornbread?" And Leslie Jones said, I want your meat. But Leslie said she wants your meat because Leslie said that black men can't blank and black men got mental health issues. And the problem is this, guys, we all got our struggles. We all got our pain. We all got our issues overall. But see, Leslie Jones forgot to ask black men what they wanted in relationships. And this is where the deeper discussion happens and where the deeper discussion continues. Because the world does not understand what men want. And so when you fail to ask the men in your society or the men in your country what they want, and when you assume what men want, and you minimize men to only utility, and when you minimize men only to money, and when you minimize a man to his phallus, not only is that the objectification of a man, but what Leslie don't understand that men and masculinity is a lot better when he's with a feminine woman that knows how to speak into the life of a man. Leslie, what she said was plausible, and it's plausible because of this, guys. Could it be argued that some men can't perform because of bad diet, not drinking water, eating McDonald's? That's plausible. But also, could it be that because Leslie Jones, like so many other modern women, are toxic, masculine, don't know how to speak into the heart of a man, and when it come down to the mental health of a man, she say that black men are losing, no different than Rebecca Lynn Pope, but also minimizing black men to really nothing. And Leslie think it's a brag that she getting out here getting her swag on. Leslie think that it's something popular because she's out here getting her swag on, meaning she's getting ran through. She think it's something popular. And it's nothing popular or it's nothing beneficial to be out here getting ran through by a bunch of men. And so when you minimize masculinity like this woman have, then there's no wonder why black men are checking out, men in general are checking out, and they wonder why men are upset. The guys from Psych Hack, he actually talked about it, and the brother from Psych Hack was saying the same thing. The assumption is that there's something wrong with men, there's a deficit with men, but it's not a deficit with men. Shout out to Gregory Scotland. It's not a deficit in men, but it's a deficit in the mind of so many modern women. Shout out to all the good, noteworthy women that are doing the right thing. My heart and my respect goes out to you. But see, Leslie Jones, guys, is what many preachers would call a fly in the ointment. And because of that, the old saying in the past say that the chickens are coming home to roost.
America's chickens are coming home to roost.
Shout out to Gregory Scotland because the thinking distortions are real. He said, hi, Kosher. The red pill and the manosphere are so important. You will not hardly see a woman coming on your show or Angry Man's getting away with denigrating men. Men are weak on the Breakfast Club. Yes, they are very weak because I was to check that big masculine woman. I'm going to show you guys why in a minute. And then also shout out to my homeboy, The Real Bravado Network, always supporting black male media. The Real Bravado Network say pass the collection plate and support this black man's work. There is value in the message. No doubt, man. I appreciate it. And guys, that's a deal, right? I appreciate that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Got 5 on it. One of the biggest things that Leslie Jones didn't understand is this. In the clinical world, we call it a psychosomatic response. Psychosomatic. Psyche means mind. Soma means body. Psyche means mind. And soma means body. Guys, we're going to have a live show tomorrow. I need you guys to hit 2. And we're going to have an open panel, and we're going to discuss your own personal accountants based on what women are saying to you about passport bros, the shaming language from the weaker men, and does Leslie Jones have some level of truth of what she's saying? But guys, ask yourself the question, what would you prefer to have? Would you prefer to have a woman like Leslie Jones? Or would you prefer women like this?
You gonna eat your cornbread?
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think he's talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
Ask yourself the question, guys. Leslie Jones said men can't get their meat up. Leslie said the men can't get the meat up because they're not taking care of their health. But when you see fine, fit, feminine women like those Asian women, then it would be consistent with what the old preacher said, can these dry bones live? And when you're dealing with a feminine woman, men, you can run on and see what the end gonna be, because feminine cooperative women bring life to a man. But when you hear a woman like Leslie Jones that's masculine, combative, don't know how to speak life into a man, then a man has no other choice, guys, but to go abroad.
These passport bros, y'all don't woman correctly. And then when she tell you that, now she ain't shit. No, go look. I bet you it'll solve a lot of problems between us. Cause y'all don't know how and you mad cause we do.
This is the best mental health promo I ever heard in my life.
I'm being honest with y'all.
Embrace your dick.
Let's just say y'all mad. Let's just say y'all mad because y'all can't blink. You know, it's sad, man. Let's just say y'all mad because y'all can't blink. She said y'all don't know how to, lay that wood. But who want to be with a woman like Leslie Jones? Based on the response, guys, y'all said too. So we're going to have a live show on tomorrow. It's going to be a live call-in. And we're going to ask ourselves the questions, was Leslie Jones right about the passport bros? Was she wrong? And why are so many men becoming passport bros? Because if you look at a woman masculine like Leslie Jones, guys, you're not going to be able to lay that wood either, because Leslie Jones is very masculine.
You going to eat your cornbread.
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think he's talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
Shout out to Cortez, man. Cortez the one that sent me this, man, last week. Cortez always sending me gems. Shout out to Cortez. Shout out to my man Cortez for sending me this. And I say, let me go ahead and perform a classic for Cortez. Guys, y'all like what I'm doing, donate to the channel. Don't let the same one show love. Shout out to Gregory Scott and the Real Bravado Network, as they're the #1 sponsor. But this is going to be a good show, guys. It took me about 8 hours to put this stream together. And so, guys, if you like what I'm doing, donate to this channel, share the stream, donate to the channel and share the stream, because this is going to be a good show. But psychosomatic means mind over body. And when you're dealing with toxic women, you can't perform in the bedroom. Sunshine Shoulders said that he thought something was wrong with his manhood, because the woman that he was dealing with was very masculine and she was very toxic. And see, when you got women that are hard-headed, they have cognitive dissonance because they are deaf, you're constantly hitting your head against a brick wall, because you can tell them what you want. You can tell them what you need. You can tell them I need a feminine woman, but they still won't listen. Man, this woman is a keeper. Put a ring on this.
Because I know it's the most powerful position. Following the lead is less work than being the lead. Shutting the fuck up requires less energy than me running my mouth. Wanting control is a lot more stressful than actually having control in submission. That's gonna go over some heads. Nothing makes a man move like a meek, gentle, feminine spirit. Nothing makes him run like a loud, puffed up, masculine one. Being a weaker vessel lets him know that he has to step up and be the strong one. My protector, my provider, my man. Being a woman is way less tedious than being a man. He has the muscle. Where I am weak, he will be strong. I become his reason, not his headache. I don't want no sore boy, so I'm grateful for my position, because I love to see him in his power, and I love to yield to his power.
Man, this woman is a keeper. Put a ring on this.
The good black woman has self-discipline. That's self-control. Let me make that real for you, sisters. We can start with our mouth. The good black woman can control her mouth. She don't have to say everything that comes up. It's okay if he get the last word sometime. She don't cuss in public.
And guys, it's become a mental health crisis because the world has not asked black men, or men, white men too, what they want. And so instead of becoming what a man needs you to become, they continue to try to shame you. They tend to use their emissaries, which are simps. And instead of becoming feminine women of virtue, you have them old masculine women like Leslie Jones said, let me get your cornbread. But Leslie Jones don't want your cornbread. Leslie Jones wants your meat stick.
Hey, girl, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think you're talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
Guys, it's bad enough that some of these women are grossly obese. And listen, guys, men, we need to lose weight too. I can stand to lose about 40 pounds. Men need to lose weight too. But most men don't mind acknowledging that they need to lose weight. But imagine a feminine woman that's fit, kind, cooperative, understands the assignment. Sunshine Shoulder said he thought he had erectile dysfunction. So when Leslie Jones said it's a mental health crisis, yes, Leslie, it is a mental health crisis. And the problem is women like you. Because you, like so many, don't understand the assignment. And many suffer from black love without consent because they don't ask black men what they want. They don't ask men or American men what they want. And so because when needs drive behaviors and men don't get their needs met, they just check out. And men are checking out over and over. And one woman said men are becoming sassy because they're not used to saying or hearing men say what they want and becoming indifferent because they're not getting their needs met. And consistent with Optimus Prime, they're rolling out.
It's been an honor serving with you all. Autobots, roll out.
We roll. Nanobots, transform. And men are transforming because, see, what I'm doing, what other content creators are doing, we are improving the mental health of men. But see, when you got men like on the Breakfast Club that go along to get along, instead of telling Leslie, stop being so masculine, be more feminine, perhaps maybe men will have an incentive to take care of their health. We know that men need to take care of their health. We know that men need to drink more water. But Leslie is disingenuous because she said that black men are losing and the women are winning, but the women are not winning. They're actually losing because the men are checking out. I want you guys to listen to this a minute again and we're going to check out the video. Hold tight.
And these passport bros, y'all don't woman correctly. And then when she tell you that, now she ain't shit. No, go look. I bet you it'll solve a lot of problems between us. Cause y'all don't know how and you mad cause we do.
This is the best mental health promo I ever heard in my life.
I'm being honest with y'all.
Embrace your dick.
Leslie say we mad. Leslie said we mad because they know how to blink, and men don't know how to blink. Guys, get the likes up, share the stream, donate to the channel, donate to male-centered content, guys, because I put a lot of heart and time in these shows, guys, about 8 hours yesterday. So donate to the channel. If you don't have any money, just share it. Share this content because there are some young men that need to hear this. There are some young men that need to hear this. And so, guys, we're going to have a show on tomorrow where we're going to have a live call-in. Was Leslie Jones right or wrong? Was she partially right? Why are you becoming a passport bro? And what are some of the struggles that you've had from those that try to shame you for becoming a passport bro? Because it's not a flex for being a 304. And what Leslie don't understand, it's a lot better to have a feminine woman than to have something like this, because you can't get your phallus up when you're looking at masculine women with bonnets and they look like this.
I'm trying to touch the States this time. 2021. Gotta show him I can still rap though.
Now I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. Run it up. First it was the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the back like here I go again.
Can y'all imagine Leslie Jones, man? I mean, Leslie Jones about damn near 6 feet tall. Looking like a booger bear. 6 feet tall, looking like a booger bear. Voice that's as deep as mine. And saying, get your blank on that bed. Get your ass on that bed. Versus having a feminine woman, a feminine, soft woman, like these Asian women on the back end. Which one would you guys choose?
Hey, girl, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think you're talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
You guys imagine something feminine and fit like those pretty Asian women versus something masculine like Leslie Jones. And many of them guys are frustrated because the passport bros are saying, like Porky Pig, not Porky Pig, but Porky Pig. That's all, folks.
Back home, bro.
And men are saying that's all, guys, because the cognitive dissonance is so strong. It's so strong with modern women that they can't hear what men are saying. And see, Leslie Jones at a subconscious level, based on psychoanalysis, she knows that what we're saying is true. Everybody is getting worried with the passport bros. They're getting worried because they don't want to see you liberated. And they don't want to see you liberated because many of them are narcissists. They love that non-sexual attention that you give to them. And they want taxation without representation. And see, back in the past, we had women like Shirley Brown. Shirley Brown used to say this, guys.
Now you see, I don't want no trouble now.
Women like Shirley Brown, she used to say back in the 70s, she said, I love that man. See, Shirley Brown was part of the greatest women of all times. Black women of the past were the greatest women in the world. There was nothing better than the American black woman about 40, 50, 60 years ago, or maybe 100. They were the greatest women in the world. American women were also great in general, but there was not a woman that was better than the American black woman because her struggles were different. She wasn't perfect. She struggled with her image and her identity, but there was not a woman that was better than the American black woman. But she lost her place. She lost her crown because she thought she could be a queen without a king. She didn't understand how can you be a queen when you don't have a crown. And that happens when you have cognitive dissonance. You can't hear what people are trying to convey to you because you are deaf. You can't hear it and you don't want to hear it. You keep hitting your head on the wall because of this. Cognitive dissonance is a condition that happens for a myriad of reasons. Many times in modern America, men and women often do one of the following. They deny the evidence. They become enraged when you present them with the evidence. They argue to ad hominem attacks, meaning they attack the messenger instead of the message, and they will fight you or flee because they cannot hear what you are saying. In conditions such as this, tied into cognitive dissonance often happens to those that have or lack self-awareness. They stay in a perpetual cycle of arrested development, exhibited by this.
Subscribe to Real Bravado Network. That's my homeboy, my brother. Guys, go subscribe to Real Bravado Network.
Welcome to Machismo TV, the ultimate destination for modern men seeking to upgrade their lifestyle. Subscribe to Machismo TV and Saul T-Balls. We stream daily from 12 midnight to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the best male-centric content. Highlight reels without reviewing or providing any editorial bias to the content. We have done so much, with so little for so long, we are now qualified to do anything, with nothing.
But American women are getting ghost busted because men are leaving them. Because now the secret is out. Men are beginning to understand what their power is. They're leaving them because they're saying that enough is enough. They're saying, consistent with Jeffrey Ingram or Jeffrey Osborne, I gave my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. And men are beginning to say, I'm tired of taking care of all her children.
Somebody needs to pay for all my children and mine and Gary, all our suffering, all our pain. Somebody needs to be held accountable, and they need to pay.
Yeah, they want you to pay for all their children. And when you don't ask men what they want, when you don't consent and say, my king, what can I give to you to make you want to be in a relationship? Women of past knew and understood the assignment, but the modern woman don't understand the assignment. And what men are beginning to do now, they are beginning to sing that song like TLC. This is what they're saying, guys.
I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
I don't want no hoe. A hoe can't get no money from me. I don't want no hoe.
Yeah, men don't want no 304 because I created a term, guys, called hoflation. And, you know, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about hoflation. Some haven't given me credit for it. But I never heard the term, and I can prove to you guys, I had never heard the term. I did a show back in a while ago, but I had never heard the term hoflation. I parodied that term from A Peaceful Life. And he was talking about relationship capitalism. And so me being the kosher clinician, because I'm bright, I added the term hoflation. Subpar women that think they're better than what they actually are because they look their nose down on their men. Shout out to my man Jamari81 for the 5. He said Leslie Jones, a.k.a. Penis.
No more.
And guys, Leslie Jones, Leslie Jones, guys. I mean, can you imagine Leslie Jones damn near 6 feet tall? She looked like a linebacker. And Leslie Jones, can you imagine Leslie Jones say, pull them pants down, ninja? And Leslie Jones tell you Leslie Jones says she wants your cornbread. Leslie Jones, guys, want your cornbread. But Leslie Jones is about as bigger than the average man.
Dog, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think he's talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
And that's the difference, guy, between having a feminine woman, hopefully that's a godly woman, versus women like Leslie Jones and women that hold them up in their pathology. And instead of them saying, you need to step your game up so you can get a good man, they high-five women like Leslie Jones and say, girl, yes.
Girl, yes. Okay now, baby. Okay? Girl, yes. Okay now, baby.
And they're saying, girl, yes, because they have cognitive dissonance. Guys, we're about to go down the rabbit hole, guys. We're going to do a show on tomorrow. It's going to be a live panel. We're going to hear from the men because I want you guys to tell your story. I want you men to tell your story, tell what you're seeing, and tell what you guys are getting from these shows. But while so many checking out, because this passport bro movement is becoming powerful. It's mainstream. And they don't like it because now men are beginning to say either you can get down or you're going to get ghost busted. And many women are getting ghost busted because of pigeon-ish.
Flies eat poop. Get over it. Okay? That's for you.
Yeah. Shut up, Kosher. Yeah. Shut up. Whoa. Shut up, Kosher.
Ballin'.
Take it back.
Like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. I put in work, couldn't wait for mine. I got 9, couldn't wait in line. Game time.
Shut up, Kosher. Shut up. Shut up, Kosher. Take it back.
And I go beast like 23, 10 toes down, glued to the concrete. And I do me, keep to myself to find my peace. Been ballin' a little bit, woke up feeling rich. Still remember days I had to grind to get a cent. Still remember days when I spent a penny pinch. Now this bank account is lit and it's up and it's stuck just like Cardi said. Same faces around me and it's hardly friends. Saying how you do it, but you hardly did. Fibbing on the ground, yeah, you probably is. Ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah, I'm ballin' like it's game time.
Shut up, Kosher. Shut up. Shut up, Kosher. Take it back.
I got 9, couldn't wait in line. Game time. Game time. Locked in when it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Pull up from the logo like it's game time. Same zone, so won't catch me on the same time. Time is money, so I cannot give away time.
Shut up, Kosher. Shut up. Shut up, Kosher. Take it back.
But they don't really know still. See the glow up and I can't believe the glow still. Me plus me, that's a whole lot of money. Wake up in the morning, I can smell the bag coming. 3 whole years and these records keep running. Don't talk to me if you can't match the numbers. Ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah, I'm ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. I put in work, couldn't wait for mine. I got 9, couldn't wait in line. Game time, game time. Locked in when it's game time.
Shut up, Kosher. Shut up. Shut up, Kosher. Take it back.
They're king-ish. And as men are getting on their king-ish, guys, we're about to go down the rabbit hole. Hit 2 if you're ready to go down the rabbit hole. And hit 1 if you want a show on tomorrow where we have a live panel where men come up and talk and share about their experiences, the good, bad, and ugly about being the passport bro. And was Leslie Jones right? Was she wrong? Or did she get part of it right? We're about to explore the video and some more videos, guys. So let's go down the rabbit hole and explore the pathologies of Leslie Jones.
Down the rabbit hole we go. This is the part of the show where we assess, examine, collaborate.
All right, guys, let's look at it. Fair use. But guys, listen how negative this woman is. And guys, it took me about 5 hours to edit this thing because I had to clip out all the cussing. So to the 30 that are watching, I need you guys to donate to the channel. Only 4 have donated thus far. Donate to the channel, please. If you don't have any money, share the content. Just share you don't have money, but donate to the channel, guys. It's going to get good. This is going to be a great show, I promise you. I put a lot of time in this show. So let's check it out.
The way that they like take their medicine with some
The candy.
It's time to bring some laughter back to life, period. It's time for everybody to stop being so fucking offended. How about, this is what I want to say. Everybody has been, everybody needs to stop the what about me shit.
Now, guys, look at how masculine Leslie is. Look at how masculine Leslie is. Leslie is very masculine. And can you imagine a woman like Leslie saying, standing over you and telling you to take them pants off? 6 feet tall, deep voice. Can you imagine a woman like Leslie versus finding a feminine woman? Think about it. Leslie is very masculine, very masculine. And see, the problem is, guys, Leslie is like a lot of American women. Leslie is like a lot of American women. She's like a lot of American women. A lot of American women are like Leslie. Shout out to my man, the Quiet Storm, the International Quiet Storm. Much love to that brother, as he is the #1 sponsor of the stream, along with Gregory Scotland. He said, for tonight's therapy session, you already know a donation was coming from me, man. I appreciate it, brother. I really appreciate it, guys. These shows take a lot of work. And the Quiet Storm, you and Gregory Scotland are the #1 sponsors of the stream. And that's a deal, right?
That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Got 5 on it.
It's the money.
But Leslie, guys, is so masculine. She uses profanity all the time. Bless her wicked heart. But she's so masculine, she uses profanity all the time. Shout out to Byro Hammer TV. Shout out to that brother. But that's all she do is curse and exude masculinity, because Leslie is doing what a lot of people do based on the distortions to the top. Narcissistic traits, delusional, all the traits you guys see to the top flashing. That's what Leslie Jones and many modern women have.
Because it's just starting to become ridiculous at this point. And grow the fuck up. I am sick of it. Y'all sick of it. And you know you showing your ass. Act like, stop acting like a fucking 5-year-old. And that's what our society is acting like now. And
Now, Leslie is partially right. She is partially right. But because she's a comedian, she's partially right. But Leslie didn't get it right when it came down to men and passport bros. She didn't get it right. And because Leslie's not getting it right, guys, men are running away from masculine women like Leslie, and they're going to foreign lands to find feminine women.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think he's talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
Leslie wants y'all to settle for masculine women that look like Sasquatch because she's so big and masculine over feminine women from in foreign countries like those Japanese women.
You know, like everybody in here know, it always be a black woman that come and go.
Knock it off, fix it, pop. That's right. That's right.
It was Esther Road, remember? Right. Nell Carter, right. Oprah Winfrey. You know, we got all our sisters that came in just, let's get this shit right back. That's right. What y'all doing?
And Daily Show would allow you the platform to do that.
Man, yes. I like the piece on therapy. I feel like I want to talk to men too, and like
But see, Leslie, you have no place to talk to men. And see, that's the problem, guys. Leslie is masculine. And because Leslie is masculine, she's going to get ghost busted like a lot of women. Because Leslie, you're not giving men therapy. You're reminding men of why they are leaving. You are reminding men of why they're leaving. You're reminding men of why they're leaving because you exude masculine virtues. And because you exude masculine virtues, men are beginning to say, I'm going to ghost busted you. Women are becoming ghosted. And they're getting busted on social media because men are beginning to say and see what the American woman has become. So this is a new term that I curated. The International Quiet Storm. I need you to write this down because we know some of these ninjas in YouTube steal your talking points and don't give you credit. So women in the West are getting ghost busted. They're getting ghost busted. Men are ghosting them because they have become busted based on the behaviors that are not consistent with what masculine men want in relationships. And you can tell them all the time, you can tell them all day, they won't listen, they won't hear, and they don't want to hear. And you're correct, Gregory Scott, and I think it is getting bigger. I think the passport approach might turn out to be stronger than a high-value concept. I agree, brother. I totally agree.
I'm going to give y'all so much permission advance to where we are as women. Like, we doing the work. Men are not doing the work. And I'm going to say it.
Leslie said, guys, that women are doing the work, but men are not doing the work. And Leslie, you're a liar and you're ignorant because there are 33% of men that are not getting intimacy. So where's your qualifications to say that women are doing the work? Women giving their bodies to multiple men doesn't mean they're doing the work. That's actually mean they're not doing the work because they're becoming more promiscuous. And masculine men, even those men are promiscuous, don't want promiscuous women. Now they can say, oh, it's a double standard. Well, yes, it is a double standard. No more than it's a double standard when men find out that you've been beaver bumping. Because we know that there are a lot of women that beaver bump. A lot of women have beaver bumped, but a man can't sword fight. Because men know if they sword fight, they're going to be shamed by the black community. So Leslie Effin Jones, she's delusional, and Leslie Effin Jones is wrong. Because women are not doing the work. They're not doing the work. That's why men are leaving. And that's why men are checking out. Because Leslie did not understand fundamentally what black love without consent means. Leslie's not consenting to what men want. Her and so many other American women have not consented. And once again, they're becoming ghost busted. Men are leaving them by ghosting them. And they're becoming busted because men are saying, nah, you just don't measure up, because we see their behaviors that men didn't see before in the past.
Are not doing the work. And let me just say this too. Your favorite things. It's one of your favorite things. You don't know shit. I don't understand how you his hand and coughed.
And see, guys, this is a response, guys. Fair use. This is a response to the sexual revolution. So many have been ran through that an average man can't please them. And we know that some men don't take care of their health. That's a given. But Sunshine Shoulder said that he thought something was wrong with him. But when he got his feminine woman, then he began to see things different. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. Because people don't understand that men love feminine women. Feminine women are powerful to a man. When a man gets a feminine woman, when a man gets a woman that can inspire him, that woman is powerful. A feminine woman is a kryptonite to a masculine man. But see, Leslie Jones is too busy asking you for your cornbread instead of being the feminine woman that she needs to be. And women like Leslie Jones are no different than other women because they keep each other single, because they don't ask men what they want. And you can tell them 100 times they don't ask men what they want, and they don't care about what you want.
To the fucking left. Find out what's wrong with your dick first. There's a lot of, no, I'm being very honest. Right. I've been hooking up and dudes not working properly. Y'all done ate all that fucking McDonald's and all that shit. You ain't drinking water.
Now, once again, guys, it's plausible that what Leslie is saying. It's plausible. But that's not the only reason, Leslie. Men are struggling to what's called a psychosomatic response. When you see a big old masculine woman like Leslie Jones take her clothes off, and she's real masculine, she doesn't know how to touch the heart of a man. She's a low-value woman because that's all she do is cuss and use profanity. You're not going to take that woman serious. You're going to treat her like the masculine man or the masculine woman that she is. Men like soft, feminine women. But you can't teach her nothing, guys, because all the traits to the top is consistent with Leslie Jones. Displaced aggression. Magical thinking, meaning they can change the trajectory outside of themselves. Delusional, and all of that.
You're not fucking taking care of yourself, and that's your dick. That's like one of your prized possessions. Mm-hmm. You go get your car checked.
Damn.
And then get mad at us when you dick. That's your department.
Damn.
That's your department.
That's real.
And then go get your mind checked. Stop showing up to Tinder dates expecting me to solve your fucking
and look at how selfish they are, guys. Leslie Jones is so masculine, and while a woman, it's not a woman's responsibility to heal a man, a feminine woman could heal a man because it could be something minimal. But see, Leslie Jones reminds you of that masculine mama that you had. Leslie Jones reminds you of that masculine mother that you had. That mother that never nurtured you. That mother that never spoke life into you. Leslie Jones reminds you of those kind of women.
Be a Rubik's Cube of your fucked up ass shit. Like, I don't know why your daddy don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Your mind affects. Do you think you're gonna be walking around sad and depressed and your dick is just gonna be out here? No, it's not. It's sad like you. So take care of your. I really believe that's a lot of problems with these podcast dudes and.
Hold on, guys. Hold up. Here's where she's denigrating the passport bros. These passport dudes, they don't like it, guys. They don't like it. She don't want you to be a passport bro. And here's why men are checking out, guys.
When you date a woman and she may be a potential wife, it's a competition thing all the way. I can't take it no more.
They feel propped up because they feel more beholden to the government. And then their man comes second. That's why they figure that they're strong, independent, don't need no man because they have the government.
Because the men are failing us, to be honest. Guys thinking about themselves and they'll think about you after you react.
You don't hear anything about being good wives and all the other stuff. What you hear is you strong and you independent. You can do it on your own. You got black girl magic, black girl rock, but you ain't said nothing about black family.
My mother is like what they consider to be the strong black woman. I feel like I projected that onto the guys that I dated.
Ladies have no idea how stiff their competition really is. You have no clue how black men are viewed in the rest of the world. We are the #1 most sexually desired man on the face of this planet.
They would call Jesus Dusty if he was here living in America because of the gross narcissism that a lot of our women have.
What the woman said, consistent with the cognitive distortion I have to the top. And projection is one of them. They are projecting their masculine traits to the men that they are dealing with. And because of that, guys, they sing that song by Patti LaBelle, On My Own.
Passport bros, y'all don't know how to.
Now, see, guys, Leslie F. Jones. Leslie F. Jones don't think that y'all know how to lay that wood. Leslie don't think y'all know how to lay that wood. And she said, that's why y'all becoming passport bros. No, Leslie. They're becoming passport bros because of masculine women like you. Because you don't value them, and the only thing you want is some ping or their ping bread or their cornbread instead of treating them like a masculine man. And that's why men are traveling abroad to all the broader countries of the world and finding Latinas and Japanese women and women that speak life into them instead of women that curse them with their masculine tongue.
Hey, girl, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think you're talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
Your feminine woman wins every time. The feminine woman is going to always win. And that's why men are checking out. Because, see, when you tell women like Leslie F. Jones that we want feminine women, only thing you hear is crickets. John Smith, Frustrated 3 is out. Go check the movie out. I was in the movie with Al Grease and Guapo. Go check the movie out, man. It's already out. I got to look at my copy again, but go check the movie out, man. Go check it out. Shout out to my man, Gregory Scotland. He's the #1 sponsor of the stream, him and The Quiet Storm. Gregory Scotland said, I can't stand these weak dudes on the Breakfast Club or Fox Soul, letting her brag on black women like Oprah, but she didn't mention Rosa Parks. And I agree with that, man. I agree with that 100%. And as Porky Pig said, rock on, bro.
And when she tell you that, now she ain't shit. No, go learn how to solve a lot of problems between us.
And see, Leslie is mad, guys, because Leslie can't get the men that she wants. That's what the biggest problem is, guys. Leslie... Leslie Effin Jones can't get the man that she wants. Because Leslie Jones like a linebacker. Leslie Jones look like Mean Joe Green. Leslie Jones look like Mean Joe Green, man. And nobody ain't gonna take Leslie Jones serious. Leslie Jones is a big woman. So Leslie is displacing aggression, and she's taking it serious because the men that Leslie want, they don't want her. So Leslie is getting the low-hanging fruit of the world. And Leslie is equivocating all black men to the men that she attract because she's not the most feminine or the most attractive woman. Now, I'm 6'5". Leslie probably love a 6'5" man like me. Because Leslie got out of line. I would check Leslie. You know, but I could never be with a woman like Leslie because Leslie is damn near just masculine just like me. But see, Leslie think it's a flex, guys. Leslie think it's a flex being ran through. She think it's a flex being ran through. And it's not a flex to be ran through. Because women are so many are ran through, it's one of the reasons why men are checking out. Because being ran through, there's nothing special about being ran through. And I got another show talking about that. It's going to be a powerful show, guys. Y'all going to love it. Y'all going to love it.
And you mad because we do.
This is the best mental health promo I ever heard in my life.
I'm being honest with you.
Now listen to what this Sim said. It's the best mental health promo. It's not no damn best mental health promo. It's foolish. Because Sims keep women single just like single women keep women single. You know, them cats from the Breakfast Club are simp surfers. And Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy are simp surfers. They go all across the internet saying this.
These men are coming together. They must be stopped. Who hurt these petty fools? Their mama is black. Who hurt them? They must be gay. I must go cause confusion.
Yeah, the simp surfers. There's a lot of simp surfers that's keeping women in a state of arrested development. And sadly, they will be by themselves because Leslie Jones, like so many, failed to ask black men what they wanted.
Impact your dick. You're right.
I am being so honest. I really believe that a lot of friction is now women are going, we are tired of bad sex. And we're tired of being quiet about bad sex. I had some bad sex 2 nights ago. I told him at the Ritz. I told that.
Poor guy. Well, at least it ain't no surprise to him. He's not hearing this for the first time.
Yeah, trust me.
Jesus.
You know who you are.
Go get her book right now and make
Yes.
sure you watch her on The Daily Show all next week, hosting The Daily Show.
And to that gentleman.
And guys, Leslie is a big old booger bear. She's a big old booger bear. And she might be funny, but Leslie's a big old booger bear, man. A big old booger bear. A big old booger bear. And she think that men can't blink. No, Leslie, the men that you are choosing can't blink because that's all you can get.
When she talking about go get therapy, you're going to need some help.
Lord have mercy.
All that.
Where did they find you, Leslie? At Les Dog?
Yes, at Let's Dog. I think it's like 4 G's on Instagram, 3 G's on Twitter. And what I usually say is, why is that? Because I'm a...
Is the book available everywhere now?
Yes.
Book is
And,
available everywhere
the
now.
audio is kicking because
Okay.
the audio is different because I don't really read it. I just tell the stories. So it's really good. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if you just don't want to read, you should
listen.
read.
That's right.
They should use Leslie Jones, guys, as a spokesperson for the Woman King. All right. So, guys, I'm going to show you guys the second part to why men are checking out. Men are checking out, and we're going to see the behaviors I'm going to show you guys why men are checking out and why so many men are ghost busting women. They're ghost busting them because of women like Leslie Jones. Here's the evidence.
Book a session.
Forever submit to your Miles.
Now, guys, look at the difference between this woman. Look at the difference. Hold tight.
I'll forever respect you, Miles. I'll forever honor you, Miles, as the head of our home. In heaven, they hear. On earth, I declare and decree, I shall be a submissive wife unto you.
For better,
For worse,
for worse,
for richer,
for richer,
for poorer.
for poorer.
We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Bria made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke. In sickness
In sickness
and in health.
and in health.
To love,
To love,
cherish,
cherish,
and to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
Imagine a woman like the one that said, I'm going to submit to my husband, versus a woman like Leslie F. Jones. Let's go back and look at the difference, guys.
I'll forever respect you, Miles. I'll forever honor you, Miles, as the head of our home. In heaven, they hear.
And listen, look at this beautiful woman actually bowing before her husband. Men, you should never bow when you propose to a woman. I know what I'm going to say can cause a lot of consternation, but I'm going to prove it at some point. When angels appear before men, the men get tempted to bow, but the angels tell the men, don't bow to me, bow to God, because angels understand order. So if the angels are greater than men, the men are slightly below the angels, and the woman was made for the man, men, why are you bowing? Because see, when you bow at a subconscious level, you're already teaching her that she's more of a priority to you than your purpose. Women in foreign countries, they bow to their husbands out of reverence and respect. No different than what Sarah said. Sarah called Abraham her Lord. And so those women respect the vertical order of men and the vertical order of protection, or the hierarchy. Shout out to Dr. Thunder for the word vertical order of protection. I call it divine order. So those women always bow to their husbands. But some of you men have been conditioned to bow to your women instead of your woman bowing to your leadership. And that's why we keep having the problems that we're having now, because you come in bowing. you come in broken. And even then, when there was a patriarchy, when not a hell was never a patriarchy for black men, but even in the past, when they did have chivalry and when the men would bow, they had safeguards to that bound. But there is no safeguards to it now, guys. There is no safeguards.
On earth, I declare and decree, I shall be a submissive wife unto you.
For better.
For worse.
For worse.
For richer.
For richer.
For poorer.
For poorer.
We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Bria made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke. In sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And guys, what you are marrying are hyenas like this woman. You are marrying hyenas like this woman. You are marrying hyenas like this woman. Because you are teaching her that she doesn't have to respect your authority as a husband. If you're going to put your life on the line for your woman, if you expected to provide the majority of the bills, then you will be a fool to come into a relationship where a woman says she's not going to honor and obey you, because that was just the standard years ago. Grandmama and great-grandmama and great-great-grandmother said they will honor and obey their husbands. That was the nature of being in a marriage. The man chose the woman didn't choose the man. And that man saw that woman as his prize. She wasn't the prize unless she had a ring on her finger. But many confuse sexual market value with social market value. I'm going to do a show on that at some point.
Help.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
All of the and she said she can agree, guys, that she can keep going. And that's why our society is so messed up, and men would be stupid to marry the typical American woman. We know that there are some single women that are good women. I'm not talking about the good sisters that haven't been claimed, or the good American woman, but in general and by and large, they're trash. It's hard to find good women, guys.
Damn single black men out there that keep hollering about they going out of the country to get them a wife. Y'all better sit y'all ragged asses down.
And see, guys, listen, quality of a low value woman, cuss, masculine, and she wants your cornbread too. Because see, guys, I'm going to do a show called Your Cornbread. Because your cornbread is resources to the masculine woman. I'm going to do a show called Your Cornbread. She wants your cornbread because it's resources to the masculine woman.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think he's talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
She wants your cornbread. She wants your resources. She wants your cornbread, and she wants you to be a rat. She wants you to be a rat, guys. She wants you to be her rat. I need to do another show on rats. She wants resources, attention, time, settlement, and security for boxes she gave to other men for. And she's correct. Gail and Nine is correct. It ain't funny. Marriage should be taken serious. But these Marley hyenas don't take no damn marriage serious. They don't take it serious. They don't take it serious But listen to this old big old booger bear, guys. This old big old booger bear. No different than Leslie Jones. I mean masculine, guys. Real masculine. God, do me a favor. The robot said, tell them to get the likes up, donate to the channel, and go feed the algorithm, guys, because the robot said inflation is at an all-time high.
Be content, do right, and find you a black girl right here in this great United States.
So we're starting to see a lot of hate from these agents of the Matrix on Passport Brothers. Right now, Passport Brothers are under attack by all kind of people. They are not happy that you guys are getting your passport.
Yeah, they're not happy. They're scapegoating, narcissistic traits, victimization. And you know, you would think it's mostly the women, guys, but it's not the women as much as it is many of these simps.
Why are you destroying our planet?
I have no choice.
And deciding to leave. I just want to show you that there are agents of chaos. They're not just women. You have men coming against dudes.
Right. Did you hear what he said, guys? And they just the women, it's the men. It's a lot of men that are simp surfers.
Why are you destroying our planet?
I have no choice.
And they go all across the internet trying to destroy the integrity of men because they are simp surfers. They're simp surfers, guys, because they're projecting based on what their mama told them. They've been raised by their mamas and they think like their mama. And when you travel, they get mad and they'll say, on my mama.
Yeah, we can't work the balls on my mom. They be working balls. Kill some of my mom. They back me like gang, that's on my monkey. Gang, that's on my monkey. Gang, that's on my monkey.
That are taking it upon themselves to get out of the country, not just for these women, because that's what it seems like. They're going for their peace. They're going for their peace of mind. Right. They're trying to escape the Matrix. And just like in the Matrix, what happened? When you try to escape the Matrix, you are going to have agents come after you, trying to shame you and stop you. Why? They are jealous that you won't talk to them. When you talk to them, what do? They reject you.
You see with Passport Bros.
Right. It's a narcissistic supply. It's narcissism. It's that narcissistic supply. Narcissists love attention. They don't want you, but they want the attention because most narcissists have very fragile egos. They're really insecure. They project as if they are great in their grandiosity, but they're really broken and insecure people. Shout out to Brazil Yeesh. I saw this clip that he did. He did a great job. And she said, U.S. men can't cut it. And that's no different than Leslie F. Jones, guys. Leslie Jones think men are the problem. But it's not men, guys. It ain't men, guys, it's the women. Shout out to my man, Sow a Seed for the 5. Appreciate it, Sow a Seed. And Sow a Seed cash out alert coming in. Shout out to a Sow a Seed. I appreciate it. And that's a bet, right?
It's the money.
But this hyena said that American men can't cut it. Shout out to Brazil Yeesh for this one.
They don't understand that when they brag about going to other countries and having more options, that just shows you that in the country you live in, you're not even up to standard.
You got the nerve to talk. Your hair isn't...
Shout out to Brazil Yeesh. Shout out to my homie Brazil Yeesh. Jonas. Shout out to him because he's correct. She said men are not up to standard. Now see, guys, this is how backwards this is. This woman is out of order because it's not a woman's job to tell a man what he should be. The woman should be what that man needs her to become. And then if the man is not where he need to be at, by default, that man will be left behind if he don't have his stuff together. But it's never a woman's right to tell a man what he should be and how he should respond. But see, women like this are very masculine, guys. She's very masculine. Very masculine. And that's why she's going to be singing that song by Patti LaBelle. She's going to be singing that song.
This is how it's going to be.
Up to standard. That's why you go get weave put in. Your breast isn't up to standard. That's why you go get fake ones put in. Your eyebrows are not up to standard. That's why you go get them drawn on. Your eyelashes are not up to standard. That's why you glue it in. Your butt isn't up to standard. That's why you go get a fake one put.
Hold up. Brazil said their butt is not up to standard. It sounds like the American woman got a lot of code violations, guys. Their butt is not up to standard. But she's trying to tell you what your values are as a man. And see, here's the sad thing is, guys, so many men listen to it. So many men listen to it because they see themselves as being inferior and inadequate.
In trying to shape it and can't even sit down when you're on the airport and y'all all in wheelchairs. And the list goes on. Y'all never been up to standard. Y'all insecurities show every day. You got the nerve to talk about men.
When you go to these other countries, these women just see you as an American meal ticket. They couldn't care if you're Joe, John, Anthony. They do not care about...
Look at the projection, guys. You see all those thinking arrows to the top. That's the American woman, and especially the magical thinking. Narcissistic traits, delusional, entitled, magnification, minimizations, projection, displaced aggression. All of these are thinking distortions, guys.
You as a person.
And so do you all. That's why you do OnlyFans. That's why you strip. That's why y'all do anything to shake your butt online to get attention. Yo, y'all don't care about yourselves. We know all y'all care about is attention and money. You do that in the States. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where y'all think y'all going with this. Trying to shame us.
But I know that you don't care about them as a person either, so it's kind of mutual. As a first-generation American from parents who come from the islands, I know the reality of how these women think about men like you. You're a laughingstock, you're a joke, and you're just an opportunity to them.
Now, me as an American, if I say...
But conversely, guys, they see you as an opportunity. Conversely, they see you as a lick. Conversely, they see you as a meal ticket. Conversely, they see you as someone they can use for their own benefit. But got the nerve to talk about a man looking for better options and better outcomes.
If you didn't cut it for your own country, that's why you moved to America. Because your country couldn't live up to par. They ain't got the resources. They ain't have the economics. I'll be foul for saying that, right? That's why...
Honestly,
The amount of white dudes with Thai women that are...
And see, guys, it's not just black women, it's American women. Becky gets sick of it too. Because Brad getting Brad getting that Asian persuasion. Brad is getting that Asian persuasion. And see, guys, they get mad when men travel because they are having schema afflictions. They get mad at Brad because Brad is getting that Asian persuasion. And still of masculine women, they want your cornbread, which is your resource.
Hey, girl, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think you're talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
are waiting to board international flights. It's an absurdity. It is crazy. Like, half of the couples in this airport right now are beautiful Thai women with super basic white dudes.
And you're correct, Sniper. Beautiful Thai women with basic white men. You're correct, Sniper. Brad can be a fraction of a man, still get a beautiful Asian. Guys, do me a favor. You like what I'm doing, donate to the channel. I will read out a comment. I just read that for Sniper for free. But if you got a comment or question, donate to the channel and I'll read it out because these shows are time consuming. Thank you to the 32 that are watching. Share the stream. And guys, they always say stop stealing our men, but they're not your men. You don't own white men or black men. You don't own men, and men don't own you. You don't own men, and men don't own you. You must become what a man wants instead of telling the man what he should be.
This comment cracks me the hell up because it is so...
And guys, listen to this hyena, guys. Listen to this hyena. And women like this end up singing that song by Teddy with a glass of wine.
Clear.
I said this in a previous video, and of course somebody wanted to argue me down as if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I grew up hanging around foreigners. I hung around Chinese, Philippine, Vietnamese, Africans, Hispanics, Japanese. I've hung around a lot of different people from all over the world, and American women have lower standards compared to everybody around the world, and I'm just being honest. And the only reason...
She's telling a lie, guys. Y'all run for these septum ring chicks. She's telling a lie. They don't have lower standards. She's lying. They don't have higher standards. Women in foreign countries take average men, they honor their men, they respect their men. And sometimes they're men, they're not even higher tier men. They're just average guys. Some of them are sub-average, and they get fine, gorgeous women. But on the flip side, you rather bust your behind to get women that are average to sub-average, grossly overweight, and bad attitude. Shout out to Ren McKinney for the 5. He said they keep saying they don't want us, but keep making TikTok videos about us. Isn't that a form of cognitive dissonance? Yes, sir. It is a form of cognitive dissonance. And that goes back to what Teddy said. The International Quiet Storm said, Coach, I'm going to be honest, it's frustrating that some people donate stream after stream. You might need to do streams behind the paywall. I am going to do it, Brandon. My man, Barry. Barry, I'm going to do it. I mean, the International Quiet Storm. I'm going to do it, brother, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm going to do it. I'm going to start doing international select shows because it takes a lot of work to put these shows together, man. I put a lot of hours and time, and the same brothers show love. Nobody else show love. And it's frustrating because, you know, I'm a licensed therapist. And you would think some of the guys would show love and support it. So I appreciate it, the Quiet Storm, because you always show love, Barry. You always show love. Brother Barry always showing love. And because you show love, Barry, this goes out to you because you always showing me love. Well, listen, I appreciate that, Quiet Storm. I'm honored that you said that, man, because doing these shows are not easy. It's not easy doing these shows, man. And I am a licensed therapist, and this is edutainment for me, using clinical concepts from an ethnocentric perspective. And so, man, I'm honored that you said that, man. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you, the Quiet Storm. You and I have talked in the back, and I got nothing but love and respect for you. You, Gregory Scotland, Salty Balls, and all the other brothers, man. You brothers like y'all make it worth of my time. And so I really appreciate that. He said that I told Coach his streams have helped me with my mental health and PTSD in more ways than he could ever imagine. That's why I always start my super chat out with the phrase for tonight's therapy session. No doubt, man. I appreciate it, brother. And I'll use this, guys, for those that want to criticize me, because this is edutainment, but it's also art. And I appreciate it once again, the International Quiet Storm. I appreciate it, brother.
Why we have lower standards than people all over the world is because of our American customs. I've worked with some, I've hung with some, I went to school with some. Like, I'm telling y'all think it is sweeter than what it really is. It is absolutely not.
I do think it's time to proclaim myself as the president of the past.
And guys, here's the sad thing is they have no originality. They don't have no originality. Many of them have penis envy. No originality. They stole passport sis, passport bros to passport sis. They took manosphere and turned it to womansphere. And everything men do because they got penis envy, they want to emulate. Because they're not secure in their femininity. A woman is secure in her femininity is not always trying to emulate what men do. And they don't like it because they want to control you, men. They want to control you. Join the passport sis movement. Ma'am, you can't have a passport sis movement because you're going to a patriarchy. A woman like this in a foreign country is an average woman to a nobody. She's invisible. And Gregory Scotland, yes, I'm finishing up the membership as we speak. I'm finishing up the membership as we speak. I'm gonna start doing select shows for members only. I'm gonna do members only shows, consultations. So I'm working on it as we speak, guys. And I appreciate Gregory Scotland, you, the Quiet Storm, Salty Balls, XL Pro, and all the other brothers that show love. I appreciate brothers like Cortez Smith that always show me or give me content from time to time. I appreciate it, Cortez. Rand McKinnon and everyone else that always donate, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Support sis group, though, for those of you who are single and are looking, it's never too late to look outside of the borders. And you know what? If the guys can have their little passport bros movement, then hey, it's time for y'all to jump on.
Black women. And she's delusional, guys, because there is no passport sis movement. And listen, guys, now they're trying to say that American men, they're so delusional. I'm going to do another show talking about that. They say that men are ran through. They're saying that men are ran through. A man can't be ran through. I'm working on the Ren. I'm working on the brother Ren. But they're saying that men are ran through. Men can't be ran through. They're so bad, guys, that now they're saying that men are ran through. Men can't be ran through. A man can be ran down. A man can be ran down, but he can never be ran through. They can be ran down, but he can never be ran through. And the problem is this: passport bros got superior power to passport sis. Women that travel with passports are mostly invisible, unless they're superior looking women in looks. The average passport sister is invisible, but the average dude is still superior to the average passport woman.
Do not have a problem with the passport bros. What we have a problem with is...
So you do have a problem. You just lied.
On black women as a reason to go over to take advantage of women who are not financially stable.
Ma'am, the definition of take is the action or process of taking something. So if you get a passport that's not doing that, and the advantage is a condition or circumstance that puts you in a favorable superior position, which is what black women do with the government system as child support. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Going over there to find somebody who's going to treat you like a king in all your mediocrity. Don't blame us for that.
The definition of a king is someone who owns an independent state. So you just lied on that and you try to navigate your way around it, but it didn't work out.
Go off of what I've seen. They cater to you to a T. I know somebody.
Yes, the chick, Vanessa Williams, she made a song called "Cater to You," and they don't like to see men get catered to. She made a song called "Cater to You." They want men to serve them instead of they serving their men on the front end and men taking care of them on the back end. Because for so long, so many men have told women that they were better than them, and they're not. Men love and protect righteous, submissive women, not women that think they're entitled by default.
That has married someone and brought her over here. It looks like she's out of magazine.
She would be a model over here, right? Do you think if she was born in America, she would be with him?
No, she wouldn't.
Well, no, she wouldn't be with him because she would have been taught wrong, and she would have been taught to be masculine. She would have been taught to not be agreeable and not be protective of the man that is providing and protecting her.
Not be with them.
Do you know why? Because they're poor. Y'all are taking advantage of these.
Right, Cortez. I got something for him, homie.
Women blaming us. Black women are this, black women are that, as if we're causing you to take advantage of these women. Leave us the fuck out of it.
Well, if you want us to leave you out of it, this is crazy. You keep trying to make and redirect as if we're doing something wrong with them, but they're not complaining. You are. So you just said you didn't have a problem with the passport bros, but everything you said has been a problem with the passport bros, and you've been mad about whatever the fuck you're talking about. So the type of men that you attract, man, will only be sigma males or beta males at best, man. So
right.
Guess what? You will say, oh, they're taking advantage. Y'all are taking advantage of hair care. Y'all are taking advantage of makeup. Y'all are taking advantage of these fake baby hairs. You drew your eyebrows on. You're not real. Y'all want to sit there and talk about you want a real man, but you don't have anything real on your body. Other than your real mouth that you keep running like you know shit. Shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here.
And God, that's why men are checking out. That's why men are checking out, because they're looking for feminine women, guys. They're looking for feminine women like,
man, this woman is a keeper. Put a ring on this.
Because I know it's the most powerful position. Following the lead is less work than being the lead. Shutting the fuck up requires less energy than me running my mouth. Wanting control is a lot more stressful than actually having control and submission. That's gonna go over some heads. Nothing makes a man move like a meek, gentle, feminine spirit. Nothing makes him run like a loud, puffed up, masculine one. Being a weaker vessel lets him know that he has to step up and be the strong one. My protector, my provider, my man. Being a woman is way less tedious than being a man. He has the muscle. When I am weak, he will be strong. I become his reason, not his headache. I don't want no soy boy, so I'm grateful for my position because I love to see him in his power, and I love to yield to his power.
Man, they don't want to yield to your power. They want you to be a soy boy. She said soy boy. She got that Louisiana accent. But they want you to be a soy boy. She wants you to be a soy boy. She don't want to yield to your power. She want to be the power. That's why the gospel say she will have a desire for her husband, but he will rule over her. She will have a desire for her husband, but he will rule over her. Meaning it was his job to lead her. And so that's why, guys, you got to run away from women like this because they are masculine and they have a lot of thinking errors, sadly.
With passport bros.
So I was thinking about this. Why do they care? Why do they care that men are going their own way and finding women in foreign countries? Why are they so upset? Why do they call them dusty and useless and then get mad that they're leaving? They don't want them, but they don't want them to leave. And why? Well,
it's simple. Why? It's a narcissistic supply. It's a narcissistic supply. It's a narcissistic supply. Narcissists love that supply that you give them. They love that free attention. They don't want you, but they want to use you for your attention, for their attention, because they're energy vampires. They are energy vampires. They love the energy that you give them. They love to be idolized and worshiped because they have a Jezebel spirit. And that's what you guys got to start doing. You got to not give them your free or your non-sexual attention because women will use you for your non-sexual attention.
Why are they making these videos? To tell us how they don't care. And it finally struck me. The video is not for the passport boys. The videos are for their orbiters, the friend zone men. They want to make sure they don't get this idea in their head that they can go somewhere else, that there are other women available to them if they just leave the country. They need these men to stay in their orbit, to keep validating them. That is what they're terrified, is they will lose the influence they have amongst the few men who still put up with them.
This is the hate passport.
I got some more, baby. When I say they was...
And see, guys, this was an old one, but it stands true. The same ones that are lambasting passport bros, guys, the same ones that are lambasting the passport bros, they're getting their swig on. They are doing dirt behind the scenes. They're talking about you, but they're projecting what they're actually doing themselves. They are projecting, guys, what they're actually doing themselves. They are projecting what they're actually doing themselves, and they're trying to shame you into silence, and they're trying to shame you into submission. They don't want you to have a voice because it's classic taxation without representation. Taxation without representation. It's classic taxation without representation. And that's why, guys, you got to do what's best for you. You got to do what's best for you and stop letting people dictate to you how you move.
Edit for at least 30, 40 minutes. They was edit for at least 30, 40 minutes. Here go another receipt. Somebody give me some more receipt paper. Hold on. I'm gonna get it right. Hold on. Just somebody give me some receipt paper. Oh.
I really don't like y'all because the fact that you couldn't find a woman in your own country.
And guys, it's always the it's always the big ones, guys. The pokey pigs.
Rock on, bro.
It's always the pokey pigs of the world. And they got the most to say. Right, Cortez? Look at them, the poker pigs of the world.
Poor bros. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. Y'all are so ugly. Y'all are ugly. Y'all are uneducated. You ran to a third world country. Ooh, I hate y'all. Good night.
We don't care. Although we enjoy the laughter you give us.
This is my perspective on the Passport Bros conversation.
Oh my
You
God.
guys take these one-off ass bitches and use them to throw shade on us and justify what you want to do. You guys take these one-off ass bitches and use them to throw shade on us.
Women hate to be left. You want to break a woman's ego? Reject her. I cannot tell you how many times I have dealt with women who I've turned them down and they couldn't handle it. Women hate rejection because they love our male attention and validation. They need it. It is oxygen to them. It is currency to them. It is manna from heaven. Our attention, gentlemen, is a woman's lifeblood. They need it. And the sooner you guys start to realize that taking your attention away from women, taking your sex away from women, and telling women no is more powerful than $1 million.
Right. They get validation. Shout out to Canadian Bro TV. They get validation, guys, from what you give them. And they don't like the fact now that men are standing up and say, you got to become what men want. Because this is what men are looking for. They're not looking for women that want their cornbread. They want feminine women that inspire.
Hey, girl, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Don't say nothing. You talking to me? Yeah, I think you're talking to you.
腰はひねって S 字型。
Imagine, guys, something that pretty and feminine laying beside you, guys. Imagine something that feminine and pretty laying beside you. Imagine something that feminine and pretty laying beside you, guys. Something that know how to speak life into you. Something that's saying, baby, I got you. What do you need? A woman that's rubbing your chest. A woman that's listening to your every need. Versus somebody like Leslie F. and Jones that look like a booger bear.
Dudes and these passport bros, y'all don't woman correctly. And then when she tell you that, now she ain't shit. No, go look. I bet you it'll solve a lot of problems between us. Cause y'all don't know how and you mad cause we do.
This is the best mental health promo I ever heard in my life.
I'm being honest with y'all.
Embrace your dick.
Leslie is a booger bear, guys. A big old booger bear. A big old booger bear. And she said she being honest, guys. Leslie said she being honest. Cause Leslie said Leslie said you dusty ninjas don't know what y'all need or deserve or want. So y'all need Leslie effing Jones to tell y'all what y'all need and want. Cause y'all don't know no better. Y'all don't know no better. And your mama black. Your mama black. And y'all need to listen to Leslie effing Jones.
Maybe not a million. It's more powerful than 6 figures. How about that?
Like, it's just like women don't like to see like a woman who's like very, you know, like whatever they think of as bad. So like a woman who goes to the gym all the time, she hates seeing like a woman who's overweight with like a hot guy who has like an awesome life, awesome sex life. Like, she hates that. She's like, she must be rich and paying his bills or something. Because it's like so uncomfortable to think that something that you've made your whole life about actually does not matter to the opposite sex as much as you think it does.
All right, guys. This was a good one. So, guys, I need you to do me a favor. To the 41 that are watching, if you have not donated to the channel, shout out to all the brothers that donated. Shout out to Gregory Scotland for the 10. Shout out to Gregory Scotland for showing love. Shout out to the Real Bravado Network for showing, to the 10 for showing love. Shout out to Gregory Scotland again for the 5. Shout out to Jamari81 for the 5. Yes, Leslie Jones, a.k.a. Penis Deflation. Shout out to the International Quiet Storm, one of my top supporters always. Much love for that brother. Shout out to Gregory Scotland again, as he's the #1 responsible to stream. And Rand McKinney. Guys, I got another powerful show coming up tomorrow. To the 39 that are watching, we're going to do a live call-in. A live call-in with a list of questions. And we're going to ask questions about, was Leslie Jones right? Was she wrong? Did she partially get it right? And then we're going to have a panel of guys talking about being passport bros and all the anger and the stress that they've been getting. We're going to talk about it. So, guys, thank you to the guys that donate on tonight. I really appreciate it. And, guys, these shows, once again, guys, is to empower men. It's to empower men, guys. It's to empower men so men can know what their worth is. And so men don't have to settle for mediocrity. So once again, guys, donate to the channel. We're about to sign off in a minute. But guys, you know and I know they be lying on them brothers. We're going to sign off, guys. Thank you once again. And if you need deliverance, you need to go ask Angie Caldwell, because he's been delivered too.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women.
You like women, but not the American ones that are masculine. Guys, we're signing off. I appreciate you, the 41 guys. We got another good show coming in tomorrow. And I appreciate it, guys. You guys have been awesome. Thank you.
nothing can stop me. 'Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Either way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell you good night, 'cause I'll find a better one, yeah. Susceptible now, before the moment flies, before it flies. So tell you good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Susceptible now, before the moment flies.
Shout out to Marcus B28 for the 5. He said the hosts of the Breakfast Club are just as terrible for letting her disrespect black men. I agree with you 1,000,000%, Marcus B. But that's what happens, Marcus B, when you have a culture, a simp surface, a culture that have not been raised to be men. I would have never tolerated, because I would have checked Leslie and told her she's not getting none of my cornbread because she's too masculine. Marcus B28 said, whenever the conversations of who are the attractive celebrities are, none ever said Leslie Jones. Yes. Definitely not Leslie effing Jones, because Leslie effing Jones is not that attractive. And we know they lying on them brothers, guys, but we're signing off. And thank you guys for tuning in.
I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
To exclusively marry black men. We are in the middle of a crisis. Black men are in crisis. And anybody who denies that black men are in crisis is ignoring the data, the science, the research, the statistics. It is not a figment of your imagination that there are not enough eligible black men to marry.
It's been an honor serving with you all. Autobots, roll out. We rolling.
Nanobots, transform.
She lie on them brothers, separate uncles and nephews and cousins and try to pin us against mothers. How you a woman but ain't got a man for protection, but you undercover? How do you think that we suffer? Thought we were sisters and brothers. Now you get birthed in the gutter. When they rap, they the same ones that cut you. Be the same ones who yelling they love you. Be the same ones who calling me nigga. After that wanna say I'm his brother. Yeah, she lie on them brothers. 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 So all going on in your man, you don't get it. And using your women as splitters, then hitters. Put you in place in our family ruin. Target your boys, you don't see what they doing. We gotta beat them, you wanna join them, we just leave them. Your feminist feminism, more like treason. Politics, you don't even follow leaders. First is master probably cause of your Jesus.
God is white. Isn't it obvious?
Well, that is obvious, but we don't know if it's obvious that God is white. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that Jesus did not have blonde hair and blue eyes. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that the images of Jesus that are on prison walls and churches throughout the world are not historically correct, because history teaches us that Jesus was born in a region where the people had color. There's proof in the very Bible that you ask us to read in Revelation, 1st chapter, verse 14 and 15, that Jesus had hair like wool and feet the color of brass.
Just what are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm proving to you that Jesus was not And I might quote one of our Indian brothers, he was not a pale-face.
This would have been a dick, you didn't believe it. You reap the benefits from your achievements. Penitentiary, all we get is deleted. But God on our side, baby, we gon' beat it. She lie on them brothers. She lie on them brothers.
I'm big on you. I'm the biggest, baddest.
Separate uncles and nephews and cousins and try to pin us against mothers. How you a woman but ain't got a man for protection, but you undercover? How do you think that we suffer? Thought we were sisters and brothers. Now you get birthed in the gutter. When they rap, be the same ones that cut you. Be the same ones who yelling they love you. Be the same ones who calling me nigga. After that, wanna say I'm his brother. She lie on the brothers. 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 She lie on the brothers.
Break up all these black men with what? And they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me with fucking grabbed a rock and it hit me in my fucking face because I wouldn't give him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. You don't see that shit? You don't see that shit? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face.
Roll out. 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 Roll out.
Are you a victim of brokenness and despair? A broken man is a hopeless man, and a hopeless man is a very dangerous man. Many times, many of you young men that are listening come from homes that are very toxic and very dysfunctional. And because of that, many of you have deferred your power in many ways to the point it's led over into your social life and many times led over into your relationships. If you guys are dealing with mental health pathologies, conscious and unconscious, come see me at kosherclinician@gmail.com. That's kosherclinician@gmail.com. It's important that you deal with your mental health in order to be a better person for yourself, your loved ones, and also your community. But because mental health is often stigmatized, many of you often suffer in silence. Don't be a victim in silence. And see me once again at kosherclinician@gmail.com. And I need you guys to remember this. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, it ain't right. There are 7 steps that a man must go through in order to become an optimized male. And male mental health is one of those elements that's paramount to the functioning of a man. Be well.
Men have asked us to play by their rules, but the rules have just changed. Nanobots, transform. I am Kosher Prime, Sentinel, Captain, Advocate for men. We have crossed a threshold in a time where men are under attack. But if we join forces, we can defeat those that seek to overthrow us in a negative way. Nanobots, transform.
When my friends go, it was simple. When the ends low, switch the tempo. I got right, I got heart, I won't die, I'ma fight. I go down, then I strike. I go hard day and night, yeah. I go hard day and night. 1-1, no surprise. See the hate in their eyes. My brother's blood money bleed. I got the game in the squeeze. What would you do for some green? What would you do for some blues? Go pick and choose the fam of the cheese. Some people not built like that. Some people get killed like that. Pressure like water, lights, mortgage. I've been at bills like that. Now I got kids like that. No wonder why I feel like that. Some people go to war for nothing. Me, I go to war for something.
Before there was the manosphere, I was. Before there was the internet, I was.
When the ends low, switch the tempo. I got right, I got heart, I won't die, I'ma fight. I go down, bet I strike, I go hard day and night. Money on the line, keep calling. Money on the books, ain't all that. My kids, they'll be ballin'. Got a real bankroll, not for Instagram. My mama on the line, keep calling. Praying for me, know I need all that. Told me it's not about ballin'. Real blessed, but I'm still sinning, man. What would you do for a win? What would you do for your friends? What if this life is a foe? What if the dogs pretend? What if you roll to the end? What if you started again?
Fire! The kosher clinician.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Nah, I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that bomb. Girl, are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy. I've been thinking lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me. Baby, it's you. Lie like a ride, but take your stuff back. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Say whatever and I would never hear. You've been flexing everywhere. Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me. But baby, it's you. Lie like a ride, but take your stuff back. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Control the weather, then every day would rain on your parade. Shine, you can't shade, yeah. If I was Father Time, then I would change the day. So I never saw your face. Please, what do I have to do to make you go? Oh, baby, it's you. It's you. It's you. It's you.
tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend. They tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just pull it out and count for nothing when I'm feeling great. Give my baby little more just to spend it, and I'm always on go, I don't hesitate. Used to always know I make it, yeah. I'll be me until I'm in the grave, yeah. See my record, had to set it straight, yeah. I make to kill like 10 times 10. I got wires coming in, some in euros, some in sec, some in dollars, some in yen. I've been trying to keep my zen, keep my cool. Trying to keep the family fed, get my food. They tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend. They tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend. Did it, do it. I did it all, no gimmicks. I did it all, no fibbits. Now I got all these children, now I got all these clones. Now I got all you twinning, now I got all you thinking like all you winning. They tried to count me out, they tried to fill that doubt. They tried to ride my wig, they tried to knock me out. They tried to count my wins, they tried to show my L's. They tried to make me in, they tried, but where they now? Where they? Step in the spot and they stare at me. All of these battles will bear me. I swear that nothing compares to me. Feeling blessed, I won't stress. Beat the odds, you know the rest. They tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend. They tried to count me out, I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account, now I got something to spend.